All right, guys, we're back again with another artist who, honestly, I'm such a huge fan of. We've known each other now for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time together. We stayed in the same house at South by Southwest.
Yep.
I think we did a Nashville at Music Biz too. So like we really had time to get to know each other.
For sure.
But bro, like I'm such a fan of your music.
Thank you.
Make music in a space and a time of R&B that is my favorite. I think that's always been one of the things that's drawn me to your music. And also,
thank you, bro.
Your vocal performance, which what people will hear in a second, but I'm a fan, bro. Like I've heard you sing I've heard you sing off track, like on track. Like
you've seen me rehearse.
I've seen you rehearse. I love it, bro. I'm always blown away. So we've been starting all these interviews, and this is for everybody in the chat to really just get to know you a little bit better. Yeah. But I'm a huge nerd, so I read a lot of comic books, watch a lot of superhero movies. What is your origin story as an artist? Like, what are the moments that have happened in your life that have kind of brought you to being an artist and making music?
That's a great question. Well, honestly, my family's really big into music. I have two grandfathers who were in bands.
Oh, sick.
And then my uncle was a calypso artist signed to Columbia. So
it
was always around me. So I've always seen it. I was always around it. I went to church, choirs, and just piano, and just dived into it my whole life. Was in a rock band in high school. So it's just like, it just kind of like always has been around, and I've always like dove into it head first, no matter what, and just soaked up everything around me. So
I love the lore.
Yeah,
I'm learning so much about your musical history right now as well.
Yes.
For you as an artist, who are some of the influences that you have? Like I feel like I can guess some of them.
Yes.
But I would love to know like who are some of the artists that have inspired your sound and your writing style as well.
I would say Usher, of course, is like my number one. That just goes without saying. Brandy, I love everything about her as an artist, and I love John Mayer just simply because of like his writing ability and like the things he talks about that are not just love-based, but like adjacent to life and everything around that. And I really love that.
He has a really beautiful approach to writing songs that touch people in completely different ways, but still have that like through line of like the human experience.
And that's exactly what I love about him. He talks about the human experience more so.
Yeah, I'm a huge Usher fan as well. Like,
we bonded about this. We have.
What is your favorite Usher song? I have to ask.
Ooh, that's so hard. Favorite Usher song? That's very difficult. Superstar.
Can you do the run for us right now? I'm going to put you on the spot. Come on. W's in the chat for that. Alone.
That was off the cuff, y'all. Give me grace.
All right, we're going to get into playing a song.
Okay.
So give us a little bit of an intro. Like, tell us about the song. What inspired it? What was the process of making the song like? And we'll play it.
This song that we're gonna play is called "Fly." It's my newest single that I released in April. Pretty much one of my really close producer friends who pretty much recorded a lot of my past songs on my last EP. He called me one day and was like, "Yo, I need you to write to this right now. I'm gonna give it away. This is for you. Like, write to it." And one of my favorite artists as well is Donald Jones, and that song has a very like it's really intricate in that space, in that soundscape. So I wanted to just capture that nostalgia and write a song that's like my ode to like R&B dirty Mac, and like when guys will see a girl they want. Yeah, me too. Guy will see a girl he really wants to be with, and he's like, "You're in the wrong situation. Be with me." And I wanted to bring that back because growing up, that was some of my favorite songs.
Before we get into it, the Artist Discovery Showcase, when you won the arrangement of the live show, I already told you this was amazing. But the performance and like the way that you just carried yourself on stage, it was giving R&B superstar from start to finish, bro.
That means a lot to me, bro.
The dances, like you were in it, like you were fucking in that shit, and the Dirty Mac and stuff is the perfect vibe.
Thank you. Bro.
So if you guys are in the chat, make sure you let us know what you think.
Please.
This is "Fly" by Cedric Brazle.
Yeah.
Be respectful, but I don't think you're gonna need to hide how you feel about it. If I'm being completely honest. Sorry, we got a little feedback there.
You're good.
And I gotta be real. Anything that starts with a guitar line like this, I'm in.
Me too. That's like my through line, like acoustic.
It's not a straight interpolation, but the reference to like classic R&B songs within this too.
Yes.
It was something that immediately stood out to me when I was.
I love that. Yes, that's the goal for me, and I'm hooked on that, and I know sometimes I shouldn't be as hooked on that, like the nostalgia of it all, but it's what gives me, it's my favorite style.
If it's what you love, it always comes through the music, and I think that's a really important thing for artists in general, right?
I agree.
I was telling Drew when we were at the showcase and you were performing performing this, I just looked at him and I was like, the cool thing about this song is it feels like a song I know already.
Yes.
And because of that, it's something I want to keep coming back to and keep listening to.
Yes, I love that. We love that. We're gonna snip that.
Clip that.
Yeah, clip that.
No, that's totally how I feel. And I feel that way about a lot of your music, honestly. It's like there are so many references to these classic R&B moments that, like, if you are really truly an R&B fan, you'll get them.
Yes, you will understand.
You'll get them.
And that's who it's for. I feel like the core people who love it unabashed, you know, the R&B purists, all of those people, you know.
I'm a bit of an R&B purist. I'm
trying to work my way out of that space because it's so daunting. And living today as an R&B purist is daunting. I'm trying to work my way out of it.
Some R&B purists are a little OD for sure. I feel like I'm one who can like appreciate the newest sound and the newest style. But when I do hear an artist that stands out in this space specifically, it catches my ear in a different way.
I love that.
And it's so easy for me to fall in love with music like this. And so, yeah, like your last project, bro, like I'm such a fan of it. I love this music. I can't wait to hear the rest of it.
Yeah, we're just gonna grow. Just gonna grow. That's all. Just trying to grow.
How's the response been to this so far? Like,
it's been really good. Exactly what you say. Like people really feel like they know it, so they're more inclined to give it a chance. And I love that about that. Like I feel like I know this.
It's these moments to me too. Like when you perform, I think my favorite thing about your live performance is when you start doing runs and when you start like the track is going, but you're like giving us like the vocal acrobatics on top of it.
And ad-libs, because I feel like that's not a thing as much anymore.
It's not, but it's so important. I feel like I'm always trying to tell R&B artists, like, yo, that aspect of what you do is just such an important piece. If you're not doing it, you're not serving the audience in the way that they want necessarily.
Yes, I agree. It's really important. I feel like it just helps with the emotional build of a song and makes you fall into it and not get stuck on the same thing that's the dynamic to the ear, you know?
I told you this when we were at South by, but like, your music is the type of music that makes me want to sit and learn the runs.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
You know what I mean? Like, you're a type of artist that I want to steal your runs. Like, I want to learn how to do all of them.
Feel free, bro. Feel free.
I want to sit and listen on repeat and keep going back and keep coming back and keep trying to learn them. And there's not a lot of artists that I feel that way about.
I love that, yes.
So keep killing it, bro. I love this song. If you're with us in the chat, make sure you go check it out. Make sure you go stream it. It's called Fly.
Yeah.
For you, next year, right? We're coming into 2025. I know you're working on some music right now. But what are you excited about? What are you looking forward to next year?
I think, like you say, working on new music. I've just been hopping spaces, like going to LA for some time, being here for some time, Jersey, and just working with as many people as possible and trying to find whatever that thing is. And when I'm ready and I know I've locked in on it, that's when you'll hear it. And I just want to do more shows and just perform more. I really want to go on a tour. That's like my biggest dream on earth is to tour. There's nothing bigger for that.
Bro. It's coming. You're
my biggest thing, bro. It's just.
And for the producers who are in the chat too, make sure you hit them up. If you have songs, if you have beats in this space, make sure you reach out to Cedric.
Please.
Let everybody know where they can find you on socials. This is a big part of what we do on stream too.
You can follow me, stream my music at Cedric Brazle, CEDRIC BRAZLE, everywhere.
And then I wanted to ask you, so I watched a really cool interview that you were doing just about your creative process too, and I was just curious, like, what does writing songs look like for you? Do you prefer to be in the room? Do you prefer to get beat packs? Like, what is better for you?
I mean, in the beginning, I was very much so just sending me that, and I'm okay with that still. Like the Fly song was actually out of my creative process a little bit because usually I'm in the studio. I like making it with the producer. I have a thing when I'm working with producers. I really love to like challenge myself. Like if they're starting the beat, I try to write the song before they finish it, or like and try to not race them, but like match them so when they're done, I'm done. And it's like we both have something. They're not waiting on me, and there's no really weird space because I just like feeling like my energy and theirs are conjoined in that moment. But some songs, like I said, with Fly, I was at home and they were like, my producer friend was like, just write to this. So I'll go to the car, and I live 10 minutes from the beach, so I'll sit at the beach like for hours in the middle of the night and just write and not go home until I have something on paper.
I love that. That's so special.
Yeah, I have to because I'm like, you know, it just feels like that's just my process right now. But I love to build with people, so
beautiful, you know. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for your time. Honestly,
no, thank you, Kayvan.
A pleasure to talk to you. You already know I love your music.
I already, and I love everything you do. You already know I'm a fan. So
this is an easy conversation to have, man. But I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
That's what I know. Thank you, bro.